Fellowers, and welcome to FanZcene, and today I have for you my review of the lost George A. Romero film, The Amusement Park, which is now on Shudder. And I literally just watched this film, and I had to do a review on this because I thought it was wow. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was great. It was actually terrifying in some parts, and this is not like a horror movie like Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, like those George A. Romero films. It's much more scary in the sense of like life and what happens to you and what can happen to you as an elderly person and how you feel. And kudos to the George A. Romero Foundation and everybody involved that found this and restored it to 4K and everything, and to Shudder for bringing it to us. I really enjoyed it. George Romero is you can see he was a brilliant director. He always was. And Lincoln Mazel, who stars in this, gives a brilliant performance. Basically, it's a tale of, the elderly. This man, he goes to the amusement park, which is basically life. And, it starts off with this man who goes to this amusement park and, basically life's happy, life's good. And, as it progresses, it's, basically the story of this old man and the elderly in society, and how it always feels like time and death is looming over them, and how maybe they're not treated like they want to be treated, or they're like overlooked, or they feel like they've been pushed to a side, and how, life can be like an amusement park. You have your ups, your downs, you go through these things, maybe you're mistreated, maybe you're preyed upon and left to your own devices, or just want company, and there's like a really heartbreaking scene near the end where he thought he had finally found somebody that he can be with and hang out with, just to have company, and then it's like taken away from him, and it's just this incredible performance, and it's very raw and emotional, and it's very much this true story of like, maybe how society treats the elderly people, like they go to a freak show, and the freaks are just these normal everyday elderly people just trying to be themselves, trying to live their lives. And this movie, like, man, it hit me hard. It was really good, and it was, like I said, there was legitimate scary moments in the film, but it wasn't like scary, like gore, like horror. It was just like, wow, like that's life, that's true. And it just, like, this movie, it just, I don't know, it was brilliant directing. I love the cinematography. It was made in 1973, so you got the 70s as the backdrop, and maybe things out here where I live is a little more different because I live out in the country than like a city, so this takes place like around a city in Pittsburgh, and you got all that, so there's differences there. At the end, though, I truly enjoyed this film. This may not be for everybody out there. It's a very, like, independent film. It was actually, made by the Lutheran Society. They wanted him to make it, so they're the ones who had made it. And, I just really enjoyed it. And, I've seen this, it gives you a message like, be there for the elderly. You're young now. Help out, do what you can, say the right things, be there. And I totally get that, and I totally understand that. As a caregiver, as someone who takes care of the elderly and who has lost a couple aunts here recently in less than 2 years, I know what it's like to be around the elderly, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so much into like 80s and 70s and 50s and stuff, because I've been around it a lot, and I try my best. I want to help out. I want to be there for my family, and it just touched me. This movie did, and hit me in a way I didn't quite expect. And I'm glad this is out there and you can watch it on Shudder. And if you want to watch this movie, I suggest it. It may not be for everybody. Like I said, it may not be for everybody. It's an independent film. It's very raw, and it's it's George A. Romero, man. It's George A. Romero. So if you got Shudder and you want to see this, I suggest go see it. Watch it. It's really good. And leave me some comments in the comment section down below what you thought about this review, and if you've seen it, what you thought about the film. Please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you did not, you can go ahead and give it a dislike. That's up to you guys. Know your feelings here. Share this video out for everybody to see, and wherever you guys are, have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Thank you for watching. Godspeed.
I'll see you in the park someday.